Your parameters have been saved. Accessing the extras section.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
To this extremely white screen.
Fellow architects.
The whitest screen.
And faithful followers to the stream.
Okay.
Okay, so we're finally doing it. Thank you to T-Medic in the chat for his subscription. And he wanted us to play
this game on his own dime.
Detroit.
And by own dime, I mean he handed me his PS4. And
Yeah,
said,
that
play
was
this
nice
game.
of him. Hey, Erden.
Funny, I messaged Mefuki on Skype being like, no stream.
Yeah,
oh,
no.
What's up? Thank you, Erden, for
Erden, thank
the
you.
subscription.
It's 8 months.
Fig Brank, what's up, man? How's it going?
Hey, Brank. Hey, how you doing?
So here's my
So wait, hang on a second.
Okay.
Erden, yeah, sorry. We had Sony, PlayStation can be very finicky when trying to stream on it, so we had to fiddle with the
I
settings and
forgot
stuff.
that this was Tristan's PS4 because mine's all set up to stream.
Right.
So I, like, turned his on and it's just like settings not found.
Yeah.
So just like black screen. So.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
that's why.
My experience.
Sorry.
I'm going to give you here. Okay, background. All right.
Yeah.
Tristan brought his PS4 over to my house when my wife was on vacation, and he came to me and was like, "Hey, I want you to play Detroit Become Human." I was like, "Okay, I'll play Detroit Become Human."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "It's a David Cage game. I know it's either going to be A, pretty good,
Right.
or B, horribly awful." Oh, it's Frankie. How's it going, man?
Oh.
Frankie, you know.
Oh, cool.
That said celebrate 8 months. Says 0 months in my chat. Awesome.
Yeah. 8
So
months.
he brought his PS4 over.
Okay.
He made me play this game. Two of these characters, one character I like. I'm like, I wish the whole game was about this person. Second character is like, they're okay. I like their story. It's interesting enough for me to want to go through it.
Okay.
And the third character, I was like, yeah, if they die, so I could play the other two more, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Because they're trying to tell me things I don't agree with, and that I find the arguments for it redundant.
Right.
And dumb.
Or so redundant is the word you used. Okay.
Yes. Because they kind of keep saying it over and
Okay.
over and over and I'm like, I get it,
So,
David. I get it, Mr. Cage.
Right.
Writer of Fahrenheit.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
Maker of Simon Says the video game. Anyway, I'm going to give you the same exact experience.
Okay.
but I think you are not going to like this game.
Well, we will see. I think it'll bring up some interesting ideas. So I wanted to take my this time in the beginning, sort of like at the beginning, give you my sort of baseline when I approach this game and the themes that are in the game.
Okay.
Okay.
What you assume the themes are going to be.
Yeah. So,
as it is a David Cage game.
So, the premise is that my understanding of the premise is that robots are like people, and like is it maybe you should kind of make them like look out for them and give them rights and like that kind of thing.
Maybe.
So my starting assumption because whenever you come at a piece of media or a storytelling piece of fiction, you have to bring into it a morality, because it asks you to make moral choices.
Yeah.
So you have to bring with you a moral framework to make those choices, so that you're judging them properly. I'm a Christian, so I know that one of the foundations of the biblical worldview is that the thing created can never be as great or greater than the thing that created it. So we are created by God, and we are subject to Him, and we are His creation, right? For example, so we see that in the world around us. The painting is not greater than the one who painted it, though there can be some similarities, even visual similarities, to the creator.
Sure.
The painting cannot be given the same rights as the one who created it.
Sure. Before you get too deep into it,
yeah.
I feel like this is how you should end the game, not begin the game.
Okay, but yeah, what I want to start with that, because I want people to understand like where people might
when you get the bad ending,
right?
You can defend yourself.
Yeah, I see. But I just wanted to sort of like lay that out at the beginning, because people might start right away be like, what's he doing? Why is he making all these weird choices?
Okay.
Because that's my foundation that's the worldview that I'm taking into the game.
Let me preface it with this. I played this game over the span of 2 days. It's about 15 hours long. I got if the characters don't die, because if a character dies, the game will just continue without them.
Okay.
Which is rad. I love that, by the way.
Right.
That's amazing, and I wish more games would do that.
Right.
I haven't seen all the endings, but I believe.
Brandon, you want to put the chat up?
Yeah,
top,
sorry.
Top
no
right.
problem.
Oh, sorry.
Also, it's impossible to see because the screen is so white.
Okay, we'll get off the screen in a second.
I got what I think is probably the bad ending, or it could have been the neutral ending. But when I got it, I was like, everything worked out. Right. So there's a survey you can do in the extras, which is kind of I think it was like a pre-release demo kind of thing, was the survey. So think of this as kind of like, oh, that's fine.
What's this?
So this is the survey.
So wait, should I
do the survey.
Plug it in?
Yeah. So think of this as you said okay, it's fine. So just think about it this way. We can actually see Tristan's answers to this. So we'll do it, but you can't put it in because you're not connected to PSN.
Okay.
Think of this like the opening of Prey.
Okay.
Okay. So would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human?
Relationship meaning romantic relationship?
It's kind of up in the air. Okay. I didn't take it as romantic.
Okay, a relationship with an android that looks like a human. See, okay.
Let's do both variations of the question. Let's do first off a relationship, a general anything.
Okay.
Acquaintance.
Well, I can answer the romantic one first. No.
Okay. Yeah. No.
And then the actual general relationship one. This is why these questions need more questions to be asked, because one can have a relationship with an object.
Yes, we can have a laugh at T's answers. Sure can.
Sure can, hey man. One can have a relationship with an object, but not one that is the same as a person's.
Correct.
Person to person.
Correct.
So I have a relationship with everything around me, with my chair.
Correct.
But not in the same way as a person.
It means a friendship.
Means a friendship?
Means a friendship and or romantic relationship.
No.
Okay.
Then.
I also said no, but with the caveat of I can consider this thing my friend, but I know it's not real and not really my friend. But I can treat it like a friend.
It's like Clippy. You know, he's your friend, but he's not really your friend.
It's like pretty much, what's it called? It's like any character in a video game that you gain rapport with, and you're like, I like that character.
Yeah, exactly.
If they were real, they would be my friend, but they're not real. But
so...
I still feel like they're my friend, but I know they're not real, so they're not my friend.
They're not actually a friend. They're just like,
but you have the
like
same feelings of friendship.
You like the character, but you know the difference between reality and what is
there is no middle ground, only yes or no. Okay, so
don't know. I
Tristan
guess is the answer.
Responded yes.
Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind? No.
I answered this as yes.
No.
Okay.
Because I know that God's in control of the whole universe, and so there's never gonna be a situation where, you know, a meteor will come and destroy the planet or something like that, right? Like there's no doomsday scenario here.
Sure.
Because...
Well, I didn't take that as like a end of mankind threat. I meant I see that as a threat. Like I think technology can already be a threat to mankind.
Okay, so I read that and I go a threat as in like an imminent, like life ending, like
okay,
or human ending threat.
Right. I see that as like I could see very easily an automatic car going and accidentally killing something.
But like the question is phrased: do you think the technology could become a threat?
Yeah,
which implies that
Skynet.
Right.
It implies Skynet.
Because it implies
I don't think Skynet's going to happen.
Right. Because it implies that to become means that
I think humans are too smart to let Skynet happen.
Because technology is a threat now, in a way.
These questions are super vague. Welcome to a David Cage game.
Yeah. So I would say no, because of my eschatology and my worldview.
Okay.
If you had to live on a deserted island and could only bring one object, what would it be? Okay.
Assuming they work.
We're assuming they all work.
They have to, because other than that, the only two you would want to, or the only three you'd want to bring is an instrument, pen, and paper, or a book. So I assume that they all work and they all will work forever. Is how I read into this question. Okay, is that you have electricity?
Because the only way to Because then some of these questions would be a non-starter. Like
exactly.
A cell phone,
like a cell phone,
are
it's
non-starters.
Like, yeah, a console you get nothing out of. Cell phone you'd get maybe a day out of. Right?
Yeah.
So I assume this question, it doesn't say that. Shut up.
Doesn't say
Spirit
that.
of the law, dude.
So,
so I'm assuming, let's go off the assumption that they will always work.
See, the question says...
No, you have no electricity or signal.
You have to live, maybe the question is trying to broach, like, would you want, like, an hour of just, like,
I don't
modern
think so.
convenience?
I don't think so, because then a console wouldn't make sense.
No, because the console represents, like, enjoyment. Like, you can enjoy...
But you couldn't
for
if you're
an
on a
hour.
deserted island. There's no battery power on a console.
Yeah. This
It
is a very strange
doesn't
question.
say a PS Vita. Because it could.
Well, then I would
because
pick
it's a
a
PlayStation
cell
exclusive.
phone then.
I would take a console.
So you could call someone for help.
Well, okay, sure. I'd take a console. I'm assuming... Okay. Let's go with electricity and
yes,
without electricity.
That's what I'm about to say, yeah.
Okay? With electricity, a console. Without electricity, an instrument.
With electricity, a cell phone. Without electricity, a book.
Okay.
Instrument, huh? Do you consider yourself dependent on technology?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't think there's much to say. But like
heat,
my lights, heat,
my car.
The way I get my news, the way I study for work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep. What technology do you most anticipate? Androids, flying cars, space tourism. Oh man, honestly, I don't really anticipate technology in that sense. I just kind of like okay, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, sure.
I think out of not even any of these, I think out of all of them, if someone can figure out how to like do really good.
It's been a yes for everyone since the beginning of time.
See, that's a really good point Aaron makes, because like even if this question was asked like 100 years ago, people would be like, yeah, I think like, horse and buggy is pretty great.
Well,
you know, like
horse and buggy is not technology.
No, it is, but it is technology for that period. Like
what they mean is electronic
right,
technology.
But this word's changed meaning.
Sure.
Technology can be anything.
Sure.
In a broader sense. But.
Sure.
So out of all of these, I mean, I wouldn't even pick any.
Is this
of
a
these.
question video game? Hey, question mark. No.
This is like the preamble to.
This was like what was sent out to people as what's it called?
Like
like publicity for the game.
And, yeah.
Around wheels technology. Yes, Aridin, I understand the technical term of technology. That's not what they mean.
Right. So that's.
But yes,
that's my
you
only
are
argument.
right.
That's my
Yes, you
argument.
are right.
And you're right. You're right. Because in this context,
They don't mean that.
That's the words evolve in the meaning.
David Cage isn't
So-
sitting there being like, "Oh yes, I believe we should write all these questions for lawyers." Like, no,
But
he's
if you're gonna
he's
answer a
like for
question
normal
properly,
people.
you have to understand.
Yeah, you got to
what it's
lawyer the
saying.
crap out of it. Listen, out of everyone here, I
Aaron's
will
like-
lawyer the
Aaron's
crap
like, that's
out
what the
of it.
question said. Anyway, so yeah, question mark. We're gonna go through this and then we'll start the game but we wanted to do this bit first and then sort of see what all our answers were.
Wow, did David Cage just enter the room? I'm actually a professional David Cage impersonator, so why is there a crazy weird lady with a glowing circle on her temple in the background staring at us? That'll
she's
be
Robo,
explained.
I
That'll be
assume.
explained.
So, I think the most anticipated technology isn't in any of these. It's
I don't like this game. We haven't even got started.
some form of teleportation, like instant transportation.
That's not.
I know, but that's like that's an aside.
Sure.
So out of these,
Out of those,
I guess androids.
I also said androids. If it was self-driving cars, I'd be all over that.
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
terrified of heights.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know.
It's like I never want to go to space. I never want to fly.
I don't wanna go to
I don't want
space.
brain-connected devices because that's weird.
Yeah, I don't want to hide
Android,
mind.
sure. I'd love like some non-realistic looking.
Yeah, sure.
Like the early models in not I Am Legend, iRobot. The early models.
Yeah.
Those guys would be great.
Those would be
Those
all right.
great.
Also go for Android. Yeah, you guys can play along too while we're at it.
Absolutely.
You believe in God.
Yes.
Obviously, yes. Yes. And in fact, this is because I believe in God. That affects all my other answers to these questions. That's what's happening here. Would you let an android take care of your children? No.
Depends on the level of care, and it depends on what level of intelligence the android is. Is it like we are? This is babysitter robo. Sure.
The thing is, though, is that even if you program a device to operate,
I know brain controlled devices are the closest to being real. I'm not into it. It's weird. Freaks me out, man.
would you let an android take care of your children? I think the thing is even when you program something, you have to babysit it. You have to like make sure it's doing it. And when you and I set things to export on the Adobe Media encoder,
Yep.
we have to like check it every once in a while because it's like right. So it's not like
Well, that's what I said.
you can't.
That's what I said. It depends on the level of advancement. I would mostly say no until we've reached a sophisticated, and it wouldn't be like for a day.
But the thing
It'd
is,
be like, would I trust my smart home to not let my child kill themselves for a few hours? Yes.
But I don't think you'd want to do that though, because like you there's no way you could program every permutation of what could possibly happen.
All right. How about this? Let's go on the happy
say
medium
no.
of don't know.
Fine. How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device?
More. My job
More.
requires me to spend at least 8 hours
More.
on
At least 8
devices.
hours on computer, and then my hobbies are also mostly computer based. So more than that. I don't think anyone would say.
To be fair, a lot of people say they spend a ton of time on their phone. My phone now sends me like usage.
It does. Mine does too.
What's your average weekly usage?
4 hours.
Daily usage.
Daily. An hour.
Yeah.
Or so.
Mine's 45 minutes to an hour 15, depending on the day.
Huh.
That's a lot less than I
That's what I
expected
thought,
it
yeah.
to be.
It's on the age of the children. Yeah.
That's true as well.
That's the point there, though, is if they're independent enough to actually make choices for themselves, then there you go. But robots taking care of like infants wouldn't work because there's too many variables.
Sure. I also wasn't thinking infants in my head.
See,
I was thinking like 6 or 7 year olds.
That's why a question like this is like
you
need more clarification.
you need more clarification. Got it.
All right. So yeah, more easily.
Sure.
If you needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine? Like purely by a machine? Because we already have like across the country, like a surgeon will be in one part of the world, and he'll be doing surgery with a machine, but he's controlling it.
Yeah. So this one is hard. I would say don't know because it needs more clarification. I'm in need of emergency surgery, and there's nurses there, but they're not qualified to do the surgery. Would they let a robot that does the surgery perform surgery on me?
I say don't know.
If the nurses were supervising it, so it didn't just be like, place human here. Uh-oh, a degree off. And I die.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But like,
yeah, I say don't know because
So
that
don't
question's
know.
too big.
I'm down for healing nanobots. Nanomachines, son.
Nanomachines, son. Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
It's impossible. We cannot. The thing that is created cannot be endowed with the thing, with the totality of the thing, of the things that created it.
Consciousness is not something that can be developed.
Right. So, God created us, and then we don't have the comprehensiveness that God has. The painting doesn't have the comprehensiveness that the painter has, and therefore, furthermore, machines would not have the consciousness that we have.
They could feign
we can't
consciousness because they're programmed.
That's
to
what I
feign
believe.
it, but they couldn't get consciousness.
We could program them to imitate
Yeah.
consciousness, but we cannot actually give them consciousness because we can't.
Correct.
It's not possible.
It's Connor.
Detroit?
The fact that Tristan put Kara is
Kara.
ridiculous to
I think
me.
it's Kara.
First off, it's not Marcus for anyone because Marcus is awful. He's awful. He's not awful. You can be awful with him. Connor's the best one.
Yeah, and I think that that's a good point. Question the mark. I think that given what we know from what I know from Scripture, I don't see any indication that God would give consciousness to anything but a human being. Is like the creation event of the Bible would explicitly say like the only things made in God's image can be given consciousness because our consciousness comes from God's us being made in His image, kind of thing. So
the answer is Connor. Trocare agrees.
Okay, answer is
Move
Connor.
on. You
Okay.
can't answer this one.
Okay.
This one you also can't really answer.
Resonate with you personally, occasionally.
Occasionally.
Maybe I'll go with occasionally.
I'd say once or occasionally.
Okay. What was the toughest choice you faced in Detroit? Ah! That's spoilers, right?
Everyone, don't look for a second.
That's spoilers?
Yeah, that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. Just hit B or circle. Sorry.
All right.
Okay, so now you can start a new story.
So that's our starting assumptions as we're going in. Here we go.
Yes. Get ready for some cheese and some weird writing.
I mean, it's David Cage. You have
Get
to know
ready
that going in.
for a 15-hour QTE session.
You know I'm not a fan of QTEs.
Tristan really likes this game. I think it's fine. 2038, not that far
Not
away.
too far away.
Get ready for some meth rage, absolutely. Oh look, the coolest guy, Connor.
So this is Connor. Okay.
Look how cool he is already. Doing that stuff with a coin.
Okay, so he's a robot, right? There's an android on the back there. Looks really good.
It looks very good.
Looks really good.
Negotiator on site.
Also, so yeah, you are a negotiator.
Okay.
You're playing, by the way. So I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't waste time in this game.
Don't waste time.
Don't waste time. There's a lot of stuff that is time sensitive, so you can take your time
Okay.
and look at stuff.
Please, you gotta save my little.
But you said it's just not waste time.
What I mean, waste time is be like, look, I'm spinning in circles. Look at weird animations. It's more like pick stuff up, look at stuff, move on.
Okay.
You are a negotiator / detective, so try to figure stuff out.
Okay.
Mostly with Connor, but again with other characters. The only thing I'll tell you with the preamble is
really
your characters can die in a lot of situations.
okay.
Connor is usually the person who is in the most danger, or the robot that is in the most danger.
Okay. So
That stuff's important, by the way. Everything you pick up as Connor typically is like crime scene, so it's important. playing LA Noire when we're playing with Connor, which is
Okay.
why I want a whole game of just Connor.
Man, controlling this is like,
It's weird.
not good feeling.
I straight up read all the spoilers. It's Until Dawn again, exactly. Oh, fishy.
Okay, we don't have time for this. What?
You gonna save him or leave him?
What?
You
We're leaving.
monster.
Oh, what?
You
I didn't know we
monster.
were choosing things. How do I do that again?
L1. You gotta hold it.
To look into.
Right, you already chose not to save it because you're a monster.
What? I thought it meant save as in like save the game.
No.
Okay. Am I supposed to?
Find Captain Allen.
Okay, but I'm supposed to look around too, though.
You'll see prompts to pick stuff up.
I just want to walk forward. That's all I want to
So
do.
walk forward.
I can't.
Angle. Well, you can see where he's angled. There you go.
I guess I can't walk over this table.
No. What are you talking? It's a wall right behind it.
What do you mean? Right here? On
Yes.
This table right here.
Yeah. There's a wall on the other side of that table. Are you blind? Go around.
This table
dude.
right here.
Yes. Go around. That's a wall.
The one right in front of me.
This?
Yes.
It's a wall. Walk
The wall is
around it.
behind it.
What?
There's a wall.
Yeah.
This table right here. I want to look at this table.
Oh, look at the table. No, there's prompts. There's prompts. You'll see it. Interesting.
Hey, AT.
This game may be a little longer than 50.
So you told me to go look for clues. So like, what do you want from me?
Just play the game, dude. Hold R2 to consult your objectives. So this slows down time. Okay? And you can see yellow stuff is interactable stuff. Okay? You use this a
Okay.
lot, or at least I do.
Okay, so I want to go into the room here.
Come into instant confusion.
Well, Octo's telling me like, cause don't waste time, but also look for clues, otherwise you probably will just die, or everyone will die. So,
That's not what I...
well, I think that's the assumption. Okay, talk to the dude first.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
Cyberlife. More like
It's firing and everything.
Cyberdyne. That's a thing.
already shot down
Cyberdyne?
two.
That's perfect.
Cyberdyne.
That's what that
You
is.
could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
Do you know its name?
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need
Okay,
information.
so it's a
determine
robot?
its
Yep.
range.
That's what deviants are.
Do you know if
Robots
deviant
that have
behavior
broken their,
strangely
Okay, so
They're-
like Mavericks then. Okay.
Yes, they're Mavericks.
Listen, saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
Okay.
What was that?
So that shows what the game thinks your probability of success is. So when
How's
an
it-
opportunity has shut itself by, for instance, you did not ask the questions that Captain Allen wanted to answer, so your probability of success went down because now he's less likely to help you.
Okay, well, I can't control that.
Nope.
Though.
You just play the game, and it just happens.
Okay.
Cyber
you just have to
Dying
guess?
20XX could be
You just have to guess.
JRPG name. Oh yeah, there's gonna be language in this game. Gonna be lots.
Language
It's rated
one is
mature.
right.
It's rated mature. It's like you gotta hold it. Everything's gonna be hold in this game, pretty much.
Okay.
This stuff's important, right?
Do I have to memorize this or
No,
what?
no, no.
Like,
But it's like the what did it say on?
Reconstruct.
Yeah, so reconstruct. So now you're gonna see what kind of happened here. No, play the character. Always play the character. I agree. There's little breaks within. So rewind to the triangle. Now hit hold triangle. You kind of see what happens. You see this is the important moment that happened. So now you hold triangle. And now it kind of plays out. See, Deviant took the father's gun. So now you know he has that gun.
okay.
Okay, so this is all gaining information, right? Yeah, you always play the character, but what that character does isn't always. It's like a D&D character, right?
But,
Like
like-
not every. So your probability just went up because now you know something about the deviant.
Right.
So,
But,
for
like,
instance, when you're talking to Captain Allen, it's like L.A. Noire. If you ask the wrong questions at the wrong time based off the evidence you know, sometimes you can lock yourself out of asking certain questions because the person doesn't want to talk to you. So, in that situation of Captain Allen, you just picked the wrong thing. You didn't know because you didn't know anything about Captain Allen.
Okay.
So later on, there'll be conversations where you know something about the character, so you'll know not to bring up certain things. Search the hostage's room. Now you know he said if it falls, she falls. So you know it's a girl.
Yeah.
That the thing has. Mefuki looks so confused. Welcome to Detective Games. With Mefuki, it's not his particular skill set.
Well, it's because like I feel like everything just kind of just.
This is Daniel. That's the deviant. Now we
Right.
know his name. Got a good shot
like-
of Daniel's nostrils right there.
Like, see, in these games, like, things just, like, happen, and, like, I'm supposed to play the character, but, like, I don't know what to pick. Like, in the game's like, pick now! And I'm like, okay, I guess just pick this one. Okay, everyone's dead? Okay, well. Just feels just really, like, things just happen, and I just kind of, like, sitting
Well, it's
there.
like playing the... What I mean by, like, playing the character is Connor is... See, that's important, too. Connor is a robot designed to... help the police force. That's what he's designed to do.
Right.
So that's how you play his character. I will help the police force.
Right.
So what would be out of his character is to keep something from the cops. It'd be very out of character. To break the law is out of his character. That doesn't mean you can never ever do something out of his character. It just means, like, you know, if you want to shoot a cop, that's so out of his character that he would never do it. You know what I mean? So those yellow things are interactables.
Right. I want to get all those.
Not important.
Why was that interactable, man?
It's just supposed to, like, build up the world so you're not just like, oh, look, I'm only finding important things.
Okay.
Okay, so hold R2 again. So when it says understand what happened, you have one of two things for knowing what happened, and then you have save hostage at all costs. There's 3 different outcomes to that, or 3 different objectives. So there's locate, then there's the next one, and then there's the next one after that.
Okay.
So this shows in which category how many objectives there are.
Okay. Okay, so
for instance, locate the hostage. Where are all the guns pointing, or all the cops pointing their guns?
oh, I see.
Right, there's
Okay,
a dead
lot
dude
of
on the
stuff
ground.
over here.
There's a dead dude on. So here, examine the victims. There's a gun under the table.
There is? Okay. Right, so this. There's 2 things over here.
Dude, play Skyrim on the fridge.
That'd be
Okay. So now you know what's going on outside. That's what outside looks like.
He may have taken the lives of at least one family member and a police officer. If confirmed, this would be the first case of an android deliberately taking human lives. By all signs, the SWAT team are preparing for an assault, and it's been just over an hour since
that's looping now. I mean, I shouldn't turn this off probably, but I'm going to.
What a good guy. I was about to have dinner. Also, what a good guy for not letting their house burn down.
I meant because, like, I've heard that you're not supposed to, like, touch stuff at a crime scene. So, but apparently,
But you're
you
the
don't mind
cop.
doing
You're
that.
the cop. So there's a difference between making sure something doesn't burn down and, you know. Oh.
Holy shit! Cover me while I patch man down. I repeat, man down. Rescue me.
Okay.
It's sometimes important to read this stuff.
Well, how do I know which one's important, which one isn't?
It's just better just to read them all. Unless you're like, this is not important. Like, while you're reading it. That doesn't matter. Right? Anything that will give you a clue here.
Okay, he ran in and
Yeah,
got
so
shot.
it just said you missed it, but use the right stick to move the camera around. So the yellow points are where something important happens.
Oh, I didn't know that you can move the camera around.
This is your tutorial for it. It says it in the top right when over a yellow section.
Okay.
So on the first yellow section, there's a triangle. Hold triangle.
Okay. See, I'm looking down here, and the game wants me to look over there.
Yes.
It's really confusing me. Okay, so... Rewind and search for a new clue. Okay.
It's probably the gun.
Okay, 3 of 3.
Yep. So now you've unlocked I can take the gun now.
Wait, do I want the gun?
Well, you can reach for it and decide to take it or not.
Fine.
So go right next to the table where the prompt was, so on the end of the table. Middle. Now it said yeah, there you go.
That's like the opposite side of where the gun is. Okay. Fine.
Okay, so here's the thing. Oh, androids are strictly forbidden to carry or use any type of weapon. So for me, I was like, Connor wouldn't take that. Even if he thinks I could save the girl by killing the android, I wouldn't take it. Because androids are not allowed to have guns.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay.
Isaac Asimov, dog.
Yeah, but you can, I mean, carry a gun for other means outside of killing people. Okay, so what else is over here?
Okay, not that important. It's just how he died. What was important, by the way, when the first bullet hole on the cop was it was the same caliber of gun, the same caliber of bullet that the robot had. So even if you weren't able to reconstruct the scene, you would know that the robot killed him. It's that kind of stuff that sometimes it doesn't let you reconstruct it. So at least if I remember that, I could be remembering.
Okay.
So you could reconstruct that scene if you wanted to. Because it said it. Right?
Is sitting. Hey.
So the subject was holding something.
Is it in any part of in the yellow at all?
Yes. So
why are some like?
So it's just there for flavor.
Okay.
So back up, because yeah, see the point was at the beginning it said subject was holding something.
Right.
So what you're looking for was what the subject was holding. So when he fell, he threw it. So that's your hint to look around for the thing that he threw.
Okay.
Right. So now because there might be motives behind stuff, right? For instance, he was going to be replaced.
Okay.
Okay. Starting to build up motives now. You've unlocked a dialogue or action. So that's good. So there's three more things.
Left. 4?
Four more things, yeah.
I don't want to trigger the thing. Okay.
Is there a law that you can only have one android? Nope. You have as many as you want. Android blood is blue. Connor can figure out what it is by licking it because they decided to make him as weird as possible.
Yes.
I guess.
EL 600. Okay.
So that's
Using
the model
RK
previous.
800.
Right. There's the model previous.
Okay.
Maybe that guy just wanted to get him a friend. Maybe. Who knows?
What the fuck are you doing? You gotta talk to him or what?
Right.
Well, there is another prompt though.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess I have to go outside.
Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you.
Okay, well that's the only one.
Hi,
It's on the
Daniel.
bottom.
My name is Connor. How do you
Yeah,
know
get
my
ready
name?
for X to be different
I know
on
a
every
lot of
single
things about
controller.
Yeah.
Always.
Come
It's
to
the
get you
worst.
out of this.
We can talk at the same time.
Yep. So you want to do it slowly, but you want to gain his trust. Approach slowly.
Okay. But like, is there a? How slowly?
Just fine. Just talk to him.
Okay.
I'm an android, just like you. I know how you're feeling. What difference does it make if you're an android? You're on their side. You can't understand how I'm feeling. He's losing blood. If we don't get him to a hospital, he's going to die.
All humans die eventually. What does it matter if this one dies now?
I'm going to apply a tourniquet.
Don't touch him! Touch him and I kill you!
He's a robot though, so if I obey him, it's like giving the
Okay.
trying to play the character, and it's hard.
They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right? I thought I was part of the family. I thought I mattered.
But I was just their toy. Something to throw away when you're done with it.
I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong. She lied to me! I thought she
You can keep
loved
getting
me,
closer if you want.
Oh, right.
but I was wrong.
She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no.
Listen. I know it's not your fault. These
I can't tell
emotions you
if
feel
I'm
are
playing the
just
game or
errors
not.
in your software.
No, it's not my fault. I never wanted this. I love them, you know? But I was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered around. I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
Thanks for putting the yes button on a different button. That's good. Thanks, game. I was gonna hit X because X is usually okay.
There. I did what you wanted. You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine. I want everyone to leave! And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
Never seen this one before. See what happens. Okay, so you didn't die. Oh, or maybe you did. Figure it out.
Nice. I mean, from a teleological perspective, that worked out perfectly. Like, he absolutely fulfilled his purpose. Well, this seems flowchart. Here you can review the paths you've taken, the paths yet to be explored, and what possibilities you've unlocked. Each node earns you points. Okay. Each of the game, some nodes and endings will not be counted toward the completion of the flowchart. Okay.
Yeah, you died.
Nice.
Okay, so these are the three that we got. Tristan leapt for the girl and she died.
Oh.
I lied to him and said, give her to me now, and I'll ensure your safety. And then I had the sniper shoot him because he's a freaking horrible, horrible robot. So that's the end of Connor.
Okay. Is he like dead?
This game just lost about 6 hours.
Okay, well, good job, Connor.
Thanks for the bits.
Oh my
Tristan.
gosh! D, thank you for the bits.
He found a way to show. He found a way to show me this game from a different angle. Never seen it play out that way.
Thank you, T.
This is the top of the range household assistant. It cooks.
Who knows? Maybe this game's a one
Come on,
sectioner.
Zoe, let's go.
Hey.
Languages and dialects, and handles the kids' homework. Elementary school. Good afternoon.
Now with the right stick.
Honey, it looks amazing. This is exactly what we need.
Very basic model. Used to handles all the chores around the house. At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire range at $7,999. And it comes with a 2-year warranty for parts and labor. Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs. At night, it switches to surveillance mode and contacts emergency services if there's a break-in or if it detects smoke.
He himself is a
The
cyborg.
NPA is slightly more expensive, but it has many other functions. Come along and I'll show you. Yeah, I don't like this guy.
There it is. It's a bit difficult getting it back in working order.
Okay.
It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
A car hit it. Stupid accident.
Ah, I see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
It'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400, register your name.
Kara.
Alright.
My name is Kara.
Oh, now we're getting to the intro here. I feel like the intro would have already played with for Connor's segment. Nancy Brown's in this, nice.
I'm still shocked that Connor's dead. Honestly, I'm shocked that Connor's dead.
So he is not supposed to die there.
He
like-
can die there.
Right,
That's the whole
apparently,
point,
yeah.
right? It's like they
Okay.
a lot of them can die in a
I mean,
lot of
I just thought it was
situations.
gonna be like a
Try again.
no, it was gonna be like near automata situation where like he runs in front of her and then he's like, okay, well,
Nope,
upload him to the next guy, next robot who's that's his job.
That
So,
Connor is dead. They'll import. I mean, they might.
like, it's
I
his
could
job
s-
to do that, right?
I
So,
could
like,
see them being like very forgiving in the tutorial
right,
and letting Connor come back in a new body
right,
because that can totally happen.
right.
It's just whether or not.
No,
They decide to do
that was my assumption when I chose to sacrifice myself. Was like, okay, well, run in front of him, and then that way, because in Nier Automata you get blown up, but then you just get uploaded to the server.
The
and-
difference is that is an action game where death is guaranteed to happen.
right. No, but in a cutscene, I mean, it happens where you get blown up, and then like,
Right, but that's the point of
Right,
that game.
right.
It's like that's a main portion of that game is dying and coming back, and what does that mean? There he is, the ham fist himself. Trickery does bring up a good point. It's not Connor's job to die.
his job is to do whatever it takes to save human lives during negotiations, right?
But his first option would not be kill himself. But
if he
you
knew
played
it was-
the character
if
the
he
way
knew
you
it
thought
was
to play him,
gonna-
that's fine.
So
It's
like,
totally fine.
I play the character exactly how I
This
figured
is
he
why I
would.
wanted to see how you played it.
Because the way
Right?
what he would do is he would be like, I'm programmed to do whatever it takes to save a human life.
It's
So-
Mr. Grey's Anatomy himself, Marcus, the worst character,
Let me help you.
the least fun character.
Oh, thank you, dear.
You have your objective.
Okay. Maybe discover because. Can I not?
Put it down. Hold circle. Tristan, what do you mean
Says-
by that? Explain that
It
more.
says it says page. Next.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I can't
so
open the book.
Well, there was a page down.
I know, but I can't do it. I've tried to do it.
Okay. Hold right on the. So it's okay. So that symbol is the touchpad.
Really?
Yes. Okay. So Tristan says Connor does come back. But he relationships are reset with the characters when a new Connor android comes.
So
also, Tristan, that's wrong. The first thing you said, because remember when we played, that happened to another person.
Yeah, the Canny Valley. It's machines so they can enter our Helamis.
Troker says, Noah, his job is to not die, and then you're like, he do whatever he wants, and he says, yeah, but you had him. You're a negotiator.
That's not how I understood that what was happening. He was a bit, I can't stand that noise. Tell him to go away. I need a car. Ugh. That's what I interpreted that. I was like, okay, well, I guess he's gonna kill her now because he's like, I need a car. Duh. So that's my understanding of it. Is like whatever it takes to save a life, including sacrificing myself. So there was an option to do it. And I'm like, well, I guess he's gonna jump now. You better pick this option if you want to save her because he's gonna do something.
Okay. He can do that. He can jump off the building with her.
So you see how logical that is, where it's like the option's like sacrifice yourself because he's about to jump off the building.
When I played through that, he did the same thing, and I said just calm down. And because I had built rapport with him, he was like, fine, I trust you.
Because like the game was like telling me he's gonna do something right now. You better do something now. That's how I interpreted that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair because he can jump off and kill the girl.
Right.
So that's fair.
Detail a simulation of humanity down to details that androids simply don't need in the secret life of CyberLife's design studio success. Right.
Okay, don't tell Chris. I'll give 500 bits for every character that crosses the finish line. Oh, sorry. Whoops. I thought you meant... Okay, sorry. My bad.
Well.
So don't worry. I agree that you're probably going to get 0 bits. So don't worry.
Right. Well, prices in one industrial areas plumbing the household value. Well, this portion...
Troker says, yeah, but the probability of success was written on the screen.
But the game was telling me... do something now. The game was like directly saying like sacrifice yourself because something's gonna happen.
You played it the way you played it. It's fine.
So, like
it's fine. That's like, what this game's about. It's just play the game.
People are interrogating me like, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that? It's because the game isn't telling you to do things in a certain way.
Sure.
It's trying to lead you. So like, there's a reason why I don't just make choices at random. I make choices because the game is kind of leading me to make these choices. I believe. So if a game tells me, sacrifice yourself, it means that something's going to happen right now. So make a choice. I'm like, well, I'm an interrogator. My job is to save no matter what. I'm a robot, so I'll just be uploaded to the server. So the choice makes perfect sense to me. Hang on, wait a second. Okay.
It's until dawn, man. Just play the game. Doing it.
Go to... Can I go this way? Wait, this is progress. Wait. Okay, so what's over here? Okay.
I'm not throwing shade, but I do find this funny. Tristan goes, 99% to talk him down and no one gets hurt. Chris, football tackles the guy off the skyscraper.
Right. Right, because that option was unlocked by getting him to trust you enough.
Yeah.
So
there are basically think of it kind of like Fallout in the sense of not Fallout 4, not in the yes no sarcastic bad. There is or yes no sarcastic more information. There is it's basically different. What are you doing?
Well, I missed something over here.
That's fine. You don't have to find everything. Not everything's important.
Well, I don't know what's important, what isn't though. So I should get everything.
Well, when you're not the detective, it's probably not that important.
The game just taught me that I should look at everything though.
The game is teaching you to look at it in certain situations. When it's a
Okay.
when a tense
So when
situation, then
it
yeah,
matters
look at it.
then. Okay.
But think of it as like these are all different outcomes with different personality choices with it, right? So like self-sacrifice is like the logical, reckless option there.
Right, but my understanding of it is like that option got unlocked because he trusted me enough to get close enough to him to sacrifice myself.
That option was unlocked because you got close to him, not because he trusted you.
Right. So yeah, that I didn't know that, so I wouldn't,
Yep. Play the game how you want to play the game, man. I'm fine with it. I'm just gonna react because that's not the way I was gonna play the game, but that's fine. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but I want to explain myself. I don't, like I said, I don't make choices. Make these choices at random.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
'cause the
think
game
anyone thinks you're
leads
just
you in a
making
certain
choices
way.
at random. I think everyone knows you have a method to your madness. Whether they agree with it or not is up to them.
Oh, okay. Wait, that guy a robot?
So you'll learn this later, but it's not really a huge plot thing, so it's not a big deal. That the circle on their temple does not. That's just a thing they can put on. So that comes off.
Oh, well, that's a bad idea.
We prefer to live with machines than with our own kind. Technology is our god now.
Why would that be a thing that can happen? Like, you need some indicator that people are people and then other people are robots or androids.
Well, they bleed blue and they don't really have emotion.
The last couple guys seem to have pretty convincing emotions.
Well, that was either
why wouldn't there be
he
like
was a deviant, right?
Yeah.
Connor was working normally there and he didn't have any emotion.
Right. Well, yeah, he did during the negotiations because that's he's programmed to be that way. So
yeah. Well, yeah, if you're a hostage negotiator, it makes sense, right?
Paint shop. I guess we'll just go right into it.
It's gonna be interesting to see how you play this game versus me and versus Tristan.
Hang on.
Because
Yeah.
I was just like, let's just get to the point. And Tristan looked at everything. It'll be interesting to see how.
See,
how
this
you
is the
play
thing about games. Games teach you how to play them, and then you have to go by those assumptions about how to play the game. So if the game's telling you there's stuff to look at, you should probably look at it.
I didn't look at anything unless I thought it was going to be important or interesting.
But you don't know if it's going to be important or not.
I
till
can
it's
gauge
too late.
walking down the street as Marcus going to the paint store, nothing's important. That's another thing androids can do.
Identification verified.
I figure there'd be some rule about the circle
Here is your order number
thing being
847. That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
I don't have to hold the button there. Why can't I just push it?
Payment confirmed.
Oh well.
Cause you
Whatever.
gotta feel the
I
payment.
guess.
You gotta feel the
payment.
money come out of your account.
Like, and then to take, you can't just like push the button. You have to like left and then.
Dude,
around.
would you rather this or Simon Says? Because that's what you're getting with David Cage. It's one or the other.
Well, okay. I'll take this then.
You know I'm right.
Yeah, I know you're right. I didn't even do the motion there.
It's weird cinematic controls or Simon Says with him.
Yeah. Colors. R1 to switch the camera angle. Oh. Well, I should go back the way I came because I came this way to get paint.
It said take the bus home.
And probably.
R2 will also give you a waypoint. You hold it.
Right. So was there anything back there? Anything?
Flashing red meaning you can't go that way.
Oh.
There's your waypoint.
There, no. Blue thing over here. 48 meters. The dude playing the guitar. Fine.
Trucker says, I was in between. I looked at stuff until I grew bored. Kind of like those horror games that lets you look in every drawer when you start, and ugh. And when you start, you look in everyone to figure, and then you figure out it's not worth it.
Oh,
it's like in LA Noire. You can pick up every cigarette you see on the ground.
Yeah.
But it's not important.
But you figure they are because you can pick them up. Like, then you have no idea.
No, because
which
it
is
adds
or isn't
dimension
important.
to the world.
Yeah, but then
Jobs, but you can't even stand up.
that one time where it's important to look at the cigarette butt, you're gonna be like, well, I guess I'm gonna look at all the cigarette butts. It's like
well, the cigarettes are never important.
You find it's like
so
in Odyssey when you find that one rock that has the moon in it. You're like, well, I guess I'm hitting all the rocks.
We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up.
Dude, this is someone's property. What are you doing?
Alright. That's enough. Leave it alone.
Let us teach this bastard a lesson.
You damage it, I'm gonna have to find you.
You can take your job next. We'll see how you like it.
Okay. Let's go. Run along.
Androids are stealing our jobs. Yeah. We've got families to feed, and these androids are taking our place.
I mean, jobs aren't a zero-sum game, dude.
Machines.
There's new jobs that get created by the creation of the androids. Never mind. So long. I can't speak apparently. I am mute. I do not have vocal activators. Road area.
Yeah, hold X.
For bus. Hold X to wait for bus. David Cage games.
These guys go around smashing other cars because they have nicer cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Cars take our jobs!
Cars take our jobs!
How am I gonna sell my horses now?
And meanwhile, you have like manufacturers, you have engineering, you know, like factory workers,
mechanics.
Jobs get created as technology advances. Like, think about how many jobs that have been created from our technology that we have currently.
There's a South Park episode on that.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, well, yeah, it's a thing. All right, so obviously there's a bit of
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I forgot. I missed. Preacher yells at Marcus. And this one here is also locked. Stare at hot dog vendor. Did I not do that? I thought I did all the things. Stats unavailable.
I mean, sort of. You see what taxi drivers did after the Uber came out? They all went crazy. That's true.
That's because they were afraid of.
That's competition.
Yeah, they're afraid of competition. That's what it was.
Like, yeah, it's not like a new thing that makes their job obsolete. That's competition. That is a little different. Because Ubers don't make taxis obsolete. It just means they have to make taxis cheaper.
Compete with each other, yeah.
It took our jobs. Exactly. It's okay. Marcus sucks anyways. It's true. That's the realest truth.
Okay.
Marcus. It's Marcus, Kara, Connor.
Okay.
Everything fun in this game is Connor.
Oh, okay.
Everything, it's okay, is Kara. Everything you're like, I get it, is Marcus.
Okay. Very good.
There's one cool scene with Marcus, and it's missable.
You coming?
Yeah, on the way. Now, here's one thing I will say. Like, just because the property is yours doesn't mean that you mistreat it, because then it's gonna like.
You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of. God damn it! Where the fuck's the brat gone now?
Like, you know, your console will break if you don't take care. Your computer will break if you don't take care of it, right?
That's Alice. You look after her.
If Connor does actually come back, it'll be interesting to see how they do it. Wait, you say Connor was the only one that can come back?
Yes, Todd.
Get started.
Tristan, I have a feeling you don't know what you're talking about. This guy can afford an Android? It doesn't look like he can afford... is that heating? Yeah.
This was clearly a gift or something. Yeah. Hold to scan your environment. Yeah.
Maybe Androids aren't that expensive. Maybe they're like $1,000.
Maybe they proliferated like iPhones in this world so
maybe
much
they're like
that-
$1,000 and it's like 5 easy payments of $200. You know? There she is. There's Alice. Stupid, stupid Alice.
Use.
Yeah.
Did they say at the beginning how much it cost? I didn't actually see.
On it.
On the tablet, it was like $8,000. That was for the newest model, right? So what if this is an old model?
Yeah, well, I just ordered a part. We're gonna do it manually.
Yeah, for the new model, yeah.
I can get that. Yeah.
But really, if you think that... Yeah, do the dishes. Video games. No, Mom! I don't want to do the dishes! I have to do the dishes! Alright?
There you go. I don't have this just to do in real life.
Kara is my personal favorite character, most relatable.
Obviously, this is the most.
Chris's
This is
fave as well. Probably.
this is
well.
obviously this is important for mood.
I
It
think
is a little
Mefuki
funny.
will like Kara until the end. Then he'll be like, oh, okay.
Alice.
No, actually, I don't think.
Not fond
I
of-
think Mefuki will not like Kara very much.
Not fond of Alice. Or Alice is not fond of Kara.
But like $8,000 is not that much
Yes,
for
Bring
a
me a cold
maid
beer.
that will never
Right
like a
away.
maid and a cook that will never ever be tired. That's not that much.
No, not really.
That's like super worth it, honestly.
Guy likes mayonnaise.
Dude, yeah, you put mayonnaise on everything. Did you also see he had popped popcorn in the fridge?
What?
Because he's a freaking weirdo.
What a weirdo.
Ugh. An iPhone that's no longer the newest is still like 60% its price.
That's true.
Unless you, well, maybe there's like plans. He's watching hockey.
Whoa, bro!
He's
check out
watching
this hockey
Ottawa
game.
versus.
Other sports
I can't. Well,
team.
it's a special jersey, so I can't really tell.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck
Yeah,
out
don't
of
watch
here.
TV, you scum.
I'll get back to work.
The internet said Connor will come back. I looked it up, so I don't know for sure. The Army team, yeah, it's the Washington Capitals versus the U.S. military. No, there's a few teams that have
There's the trash bin.
for like the month of Remembrance Day. Will sometimes have like Army colors. A Roomba.
I already know where this is going, I think. But. Are you watching it?
Alice, you better stop that right
I think
now.
he's an abusive drunk, and then we're playing a robot, but we're also humans controlling her. So we're gonna be like, so, do you want to save the little girl from the abusive father, or are you gonna be a robot and just not? That's what it is. What it's gonna be. Okay, so.
Wow, how can you tell? Is it just the most obvious thing in the world?
Well,
Out
sort
the way,
of.
for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Todd. It won't happen again.
How did she fit that entire pizza box in there?
She's a robot. She's like, just crumpled it.
like Ocelot with the apple.
Yeah,
Just like
just
boom.
Yeah.
Hey,
I've seen
Alice.
people do that in real life.
Have you really?
Crush apples, just their hands. I tried because I was like, I don't have really strong hands,
so-
but
yeah.
I'm strong. So I tried, and I couldn't crush the apple, but I could dig my fingers into the apple.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So
It's like,
okay,
dang.
I'm doing this for a bit because the summary of the last chapter said like, creature yells at Marcus. So I'm like, oh, okay, so you can actually stare
It's
at
not
a thing.
always important.
But you don't know what is or isn't important though. So you
Sure.
try everything. Like if it's important sometimes, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna do it every time because like it could be important this time.
Sure,
You see
if
what
you
I'm
want to be a
saying?
completionist about it, yeah.
No, because like you're trying to solve crimes or like
Not when you're
understand
Kara.
people or understand people or whatever. I can't walk around.
Not every
this
piece of the
table
flow
now.
chart's important. A lot of it's just flavor. Like Preacher yells at Marcus, it's not important. It's just a thing that can happen.
See, then you don't know what you should be looking at or not.
Look out, Fox! You're the next pizza box.
Am I meant to like put this
You're
down
too
somewhere?
old for stuffed animals. Rips its head off.
Outside?
Hold R2. Clean the kitchen.
Yeah,
Take out
but
the trash.
Yeah, but
household chores.
there's a trash
Clean the
bag
counter.
there. Take out the trash. I'm trying.
Maybe there's more trash to put in the thing. Like the pizza boxes. Table. Counter.
Should really be recycling those. It's the future, isn't it? Clean counter.
There's at least 5 more pizza boxes. It's true.
At least, like, there's so
this
many.
This guy, he had Chinese once.
Hey,
was not happy.
Look, but pizza.
She just threw out those plates. You see that?
Yeah, like I got, I can accumulate pizza boxes in my day. So, pick up trash. Are you especially strong? You figure you would be.
Well, yeah, you're a machine.
You're a robo.
I'm a machine.
Especially if you're like I don't know, you're like a house cleaning robot. You need a moderate amount of strength. Yep. Chores done. Wait, there's one more chore. Locked though. There
was check the backyard. That was a thing. But you got to do it from inside. You got to do it from inside.
Yeah, I just need to make sure.
You got it.
It's like I meant to go over here. That turn to okay, so you can't go this way. And look over there.
Better place to live, Detroit City. That's a lie.
Maybe that's kind of like the ironic thing about this game.
Detroit,
as well.
well,
Like,
you'll get
Detroit's
shot
like one
7
of the
days a week.
Worst cities to live in, or something. So I heard.
Detroit, where even businesses don't want to be businesses. Look at that lock.
Yeah. Report to Todd. Wait, backyard though. Okay, Alice, this is gonna get a little unpleasant, isn't it?
See you later, T.
See you later, T.
Imagine this from Alice's perspective. Android's just going.
My eyes are focusing.
Nice fox.
What the heck is going on over here? Forbidden. Todd is
watching.
I was gonna talk to him, but
he's getting high.
Why is it like blood? Like
it's like red. It's like red. It's red smoke.
Oh.
Why is blood spraying out of him?
I don't know.
This isn't Dark Souls where blood is powder.
Like,
all right.
Oh, I saw red and I was like, "What the heck? Is that a glitch?"
Don't worry, T. They'll be doing something else next stream because everyone will be dead.
That's.
Honestly,
I'm not trying to kill everybody.
Honestly, if Kara and Marcus died and we just played this whole game as Connor, I'd be okay with it.
Like, I mean, I know that it might seem to some that I'm like trying to like finish this up, but I'm really not. I'm just playing it.
You know, this guy's classy because he's got a big tire in his backyard
and a washing machine.
Aren't you going to school today? You like playing out here?
Look out, Fox.
Neutral. Okay.
The end is nigh.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me. All right, so we got a
rewash laundry
heater. There's some significance to, like, he lives next to a new subdivision, I guess, or part of town.
Man, he really needs to paint those.
I just want to read the things.
Fine, just don't worry about it. Some French or something. Do the laundry.
Okay, I'm doing it.
You're
Here we
holding
go.
the laundry.
Yeah.
Objective based.
Yeah, but Alice went somewhere though.
Get things done.
But yeah, part of my duties is to take care of Alice, right?
Well, I mean, yes, but like, take care of her is like make sure she doesn't die.
Ache.
Snort. Is this Tide Pod challenge?
I said to take, and then there's a cutscene where she's just like, "What do?" And there's another prompt for take it out of the thing. Yeah. Oh.
That sweet, sweet crystal meth. Red ice.
Wow.
You shouldn't mess around with my stuff. It makes me nervous.
Shouldn't tell me to do the laundry and then hide
Do
your
laundry,
drugs.
hide your drugs in the detergent.
Stay the fuck out of my business. Unless you want to piss me off. You want to piss me off?
No, Todd.
How is that powder not spilling all over the floor?
It's clumped together. It's been sitting out. That's what happens to it.
What is it called? Is it kitty litter? It's clumped together.
No, like detergent. If you leave it out without it being sealed,
I've never
it'll stick
used
together.
like powder.
Oh, okay.
So, are you telling me the drunk guy is unstable? No way.
No.
What? The guy who's like, take care of my kid, clean up. I told you to clean up. Don't stand in front of the TV when you're cleaning.
Also, there is an interesting sort of thought to think about, like, you know, even if she was a robot and stuff like that, it actually is not good for a person's psyche to treat a thing that looks just like a human like that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, he's a junkie. He's a bad dude.
Yeah, well.
I've made a good start down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me.
I know when your team loses, sometimes you just gotta hit up that.
Well,
crack
how's the
pipe.
game going? Holy cow!
It's looping. So
there is no one in these stands. People just not want to watch this game. Dude, you're watching a.
You know what? It could be a minor league game.
He's watching a really lame.
It's probably a minor league game
okay.
because they probably couldn't get the rights to have the Senators. And by Senators, I mean Capitals.
Oh wait, there's a prompt. I didn't see it before. Where is it? Just saw it. Camera angle. There's a prompt to look at him, I thought.
Oh, it's gone now.
That sucks. Alright, whatever. Second floor.
Clean more stuff.
Here we go. Overdrawn. Credit card application form rejected. Got a bill. Water. And there's gas. Okay. Man is poor. Was pretty clear already. Wait, there's tape. Pick up the tape. Or what is that? No, it's a mouse.
Make bed, clean
Ventilate
mess.
room.
Ventilate room. It stinks of his farts.
Bathroom is over here.
Bathroom. Say hello to daughter. Heidi Alice's here. Make bed. Ventilate farts.
Why is all the farts in this room too?
Keep the door open so the farts at least go all through the house and are not concentrated in one deadly cloud.
Ventilate room. Oh. And yeah, up. Yep.
Oh. I wonder what that could be used. Or
dialogue or action, often visual. Okay. Oh, but
drawing on the wall.
I'm in a ladder to the sun. That's sweet.
That would kill you.
Wait, there's two suns?
Two suns. What the heck?
What's
that awful nightmare creature?
It's a dog, I think.
Okay, it's huge. Or small. Or the flowers are huge.
Or the cat's tiny. I'm sorry, the perspective is just, I know you tried your best, but, what are you doing? Don't, like... ake it or anything.
It's like makes your pinky a key.
All right, well.
Liquid metal.
Liquid metal. Bathroom.
Tidy it up, man.
Let's do Todd's.
This riveting
room last.
gameplay of daily chores.
This is really reminding me of Indigo Prophecy.
Literally every David
And
Cage
actually,
game.
and Heavy Rain. So, like, we're like a part of the game where you just do chores. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, it's like the
he
beginning
loves
of
that so
Heavy Rain.
much.
It's like, all right, you're an architect. Go to work.
Go to work.
Okay.
Take a shower.
0 backwards for Arok.
Arok.
Hello, my name is Arok.
Do you know how to make facial expressions? You would figure you would be able to if you.
She can.
She just doesn't. Why would she? I guess at this point, use.
Swiffer.
Faster than lightning. Yep, I'm doing it.
What if she just ate
doing
it? Like just slipped.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
Do
it better.
I'm rubbing it.
Do it better. This child has no future as an artist, I see.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Clean bathroom
Floor.
complete.
Got it. Out of Todd's room. Time to
This,
find
I mean,
more
we need
drugs.
we need more than just like a household like maid robot. We need like a carpenter or something. 'Cause, like the walls need repaired and stuff. What's this room? Yeah, like, I can't even look in there. So restrictive. Sheesh.
That's the dead room. That's where they put the dead people. Heidi.
Read. Let's read. Pushing down. All sports.
All sports go to heaven.
Slam dunk. Slam dunk. Free throw.
Android quarterback.
Android players with that. Yeah, you should resist the tolerance of Android players because they're. That's like putting. It's like putting women in the men's league. You know what I'm saying? Or man. Oh, sorry, no, the opposite. Men in the women's league. Right?
It's not fair.
What do you mean?
That's what it would be like. It's not fair.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Right. Oh, you meant you were saying that to what I said. Okay.
No, it's not fair.
It wouldn't be fair, is what I'm saying. It should maybe bootleg. They can be programmed with all the moves and stuff.
Also, they're made of metal.
Also, they're made of metal. It can be artificially enhanced. But these reservations, some consider this simply. I mean, if like doping is a concern in sports, imagine if you were a robot.
This is doping to the max. Yeah, our quarterback is the Terminator.
It's liquid metal. Like you just go like around your.
He just encases the enemy team's like attacker and just suffocates them.
Yeah.
What? I thought this was legal. I don't know why my liquid metal, who is not, he has no accent, had an accent.
The price of life. How driverless vehicles make life and death decisions. Space tourism is Mars' next holiday destination. Not for me.
Right, but as soon as androids exist, I wouldn't want human leagues anymore. That's true. I would want to see some. So, could you imagine a robot UFC where it's like battle boss? They rip each other's arms off,
but I still would want a human league. I would want like a separate robot league.
Sure, they can. League. Yeah, the human league can be the league that you watch when you don't want to watch amazing things.
What? No, the interesting thing is the triumph of the human, like.
Yeah, what's way cooler though is when you see an android slapshot a puck at 400 miles an hour.
Somebody with a criminal record is not necessarily less valuable to society than a doctor. That kind of information is relevant to the sanctity of human life. That depends on what the crime is, I think. Like, sanctity of human life, absolutely. Like, sanctity of human life is bar none, but someone, like, has done a really bad crime, like...
The car shouldn't be the judge. How dare you?
What? Did I miss something?
This is like talking about cars.
Now, cars?
Yeah.
Should... Yeah. I'm saying, I just read that one statement. I didn't read the kind of...
So I thought you meant, like, yeah, the car can run you over.
No.
Like, what the heck?
That's the trolley problem.
That shark logo straight up is from NHL 18.
We definitely need courts and stuff for that. Is it really?
Yes, it's awful. One league has robots throwing a football through another robot and for 100 yards, or watch a human maybe throw the ball 40 yards. It's true. Then you could have a metal football with like spikes on it. And it can spin and has a flamethrower in it.
Exactly, right?
You throw it so hard it doesn't even matter. Exactly.
It's like Mega Man Soccer.
Detroit. Is it
Switch
Crimson
on.
Sharks?
And now to sports. First up,
Sports ball.
as the Gears prepare for the critical match with Denver tonight at
Tonight?
the CyberLife Arena in Detroit, league negotiations are still ongoing over the possibility of allowing
One injured player per squad. No, it's a terrible idea. Why would anyone consider that?
as to whether the change would lead to more exciting matches or be the first step in making human players obsolete.
Weird French cartoons.
Actually, I think there's another. I think in Heavy Rain.
Yeah, there is.
He put like a weird cartoon in there as well.
Another 225,000 jobs were lost from the U.S. economy in October, according to the Department of Labor, bringing the unemployment figure up to 37.3.
Wow, that was abrupt.
I thought you were switching it.
I didn't switch it that time.
President Warren spoke today at the opening of a new CyberLife plant near Milwaukee. At the event, the president again praised CyberLife's role in the exceptional performance of the U.S. economy. She further announced the Department of Defense will acquire 200,000 Android combat units.
President's a
Android
lady.
combat units.
Progressive.
Android combat units. That's a whole nother thing. Make. Hey, there she is. Go, go, go. Wait, clean mess. What did I miss? Where's the mess? Oh, tidy. Really likes the sharks.
Conveniently placed things. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I forgot that happens this early. I hope you're ready for that later.
Let's see.
Oh,
this
that's
game's
stupid.
trying to be really edgy and like make you think child pornography, I'm assuming.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, shoot.
You're very wrong.
Okay. Wait, what?
He has two bathrooms?
There's two bathrooms?
This is a two-bathroom place? On the same floor? That's weird. You'd assume there'd be a bathroom downstairs.
Yeah.
If anything.
Right.
How redundant is this bathroom layout?
Yeah. It didn't
Tidy
tidy
Todd's room.
Todd's room yet. All the way yet.
Probably something on one of his nightstands.
You know, it's just
or
like
all the beer bottles
I'm-
maybe on top
yeah.
of his amp.
I'm guessing just that because just like it's the kind of game where like, to try to makes you like, whoa, all the moral questions. So like they bring up all the obvious moral conundrums and stuff, right?
That's so stupid. It's such a huge plot point, and they just don't show you that Kara sees that. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I made a joke to Tristan at that point when I picked that up, and he was like, "No, that's stupid," because he hadn't seen the end. And then he saw me get to the end, and he was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I was like, "I actually believed what I said at that point." Like I was making a joke, but I'm like, "That's where it's going,"
We'll have to
and
get
I was
to it then.
100% right. And I'm like, "That's so dumb."
That sounds exciting.
It's so dumb.
I want to talk about it.
Oh,
hello.
Check out my fort.
Pretty cool, actually. Cool fort. Look.
I should probably scold her for drawing on the walls.
Of course.
Alice in Wonderland.
I'm a robot. I can download information about
Of course.
Alice. Else. I think that I would figure if I were looking at the drawings, I figure she would like that. Don't step over the book. Moving the characters are they're so weird. They feel so stiff.
Like
they're
robots?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not intentional.
Are you telling me that a David Cage game has a dumb ending? No. Never.
Yeah. Come on. Hold the other one.
You know what that magazine was, right, Trigger?
Neil. Friendly.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again. You should tell me about yourself. What you like to do, where you like to go, your favorite foods. That would really help me.
Yeah.
You're very quiet. I hope I don't scare you. Your father said you chose my name. Kara. It's nice. How did you choose it?
It's the name of my mom before my dad murdered her. Probably. Uh-oh.
I mean,
a small key.
I mean, are we going?
Dang it, we've been all over this place. Where's the boss key? Dang it. Another small?
This is quite the dungeon, I gotta say.
All of this dungeon has been is meaningless chores.
Menial tasks.
What is going on?
That's top of instructions. Yeah, first though. Now,
what is this boss gonna be? A four-headed moth?
Is this Todd situation like a cannibal pedophile kind of situation, or you know what? We'll see.
I still don't think that part in The Last of Us is justifiably stupid. Like I don't think it's.
I don't think it is.
I think it's a very logical leap.
I don't think it is that much, but I think that was the first major moment I saw in one of these kinds of games where I was like, wow, that's like absurdly evil. Like, that's cartoonishly evil. But you know, so I reference it for that reason. It's not like, I don't think it's actually the dumbest thing. Leaf clover.
Wow, he was happy even back then.
Right.
He's Russian tracksuit, dog.
Yep.
Oh, sinister music.
Don't play this music like we didn't see us coming. Come on.
Wait, you're telling me the unstable guy that already threatened our life was the one that hurt us so we didn't get hit by a car? What? Oh my gosh.
No way.
Put it back quickly.
Like the second you meet the guy, and you go, okay, let's not judge a book by cover. And it's like, hey, it's really beat up. I had to reset it. Like, what happened to it? I got hit by a car.
It was a freak accident.
Oh,
clean my house. We get it.
It's not exactly subtle. All right, here we go. What's next? Ask Todd for new instructions. Let's get some more instructions.
Hey Todd,
what we do.
You want to beat me up for a bit?
It just works.
Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies.
What are you doing?
Listen, Dad, I'm sitting here minding my own freaking business. Go watch the Crimson Sharks.
Yeah, watch them lose more.
Why would I be thinking that? I'm a 9-year-old girl. I'm thinking about this fox, dude.
You're projecting. What's wrong with you?
Take care of his family? Don't you think I tried to make things work? But whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up! I know what you think of me. You hate me. You hate me, don't you? Say it! You hate me! God, what am I doing? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
She needs to go to rehab.
Yeah, he's rehab.
And lots of counseling.
He needs a change of worldview and a change of heart. He needs a different.
Carsey's gun. I didn't know. I never saw a gun. Holy crap! What?
Gun. ID pills. Carsey's gun.
Interesting.
The Android power.
Gee, I wonder where this is going. Kara sees gun, eh?
You see his gun. Kara discovers a way down. I thought I did that. No, I unlocked
that. You did, yeah. It's unlocked. You just didn't find it.
I did, though.
No, you found a way down. You didn't find the gun.
No, but I found the way down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's highlighted.
Highlighted, yeah. Okay.
November 5th. Back to the boring guy.
I mean, we don't know who this guy is yet.
He's boring.
He's a guy. You're coloring my interpretation. What are you doing? Stop.
He's boring.
He might just be. You don't know who this guy is.
Yes, I do. I know all about him. Do you want me to lie to you and say he's not boring?
Just don't say anything. I don't know who he is.
So why do you gotta be weird and spell Marcus with a K?
House. Nice. We live in a really nice house.
You only spell Marcus with a K if it's your last name.
Yeah, I can't believe you say that we live in a house, in a nice house.
But you do live here.
We are owned by someone who owns a nice house.
Sure. I'd say my Xbox lives at home.
But it doesn't live, so it can't live anywhere, right?
Okay, listen. When I mean it lives there, I'm not meaning like, oh, it has some semblance of life. I mean, it stays there. It's the common...
Vernacular?
Yeah. You weirdo. Look at these.
Are you guys dead?
I think these are fake birds. Oh yeah,
the robots.
Robo birds.
We've
gone too far. The robot birds.
Who wants robot birds? What's the point? I mean, we are in a very well-off house. Wake Carl upstairs. Yeah, but we should probably set the birds up first, and then also for a mansion. This is very one-sided. Like this is where the entrance is on this side. Looked in the mirror already. Aha. Nothing. Okay. Oh, this opens.
Maybe we should just go upstairs and wake up Carl.
But what if we can do something here first, and it'll affect Carl later?
Sure, man.
Because if we don't do like we didn't find the gun, right? So what if we do something here?
How long to beat? Detroit become
Russia
human.
wants the North Pole.
11 and a half hours. Leisure 14 hours 41 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead. Say we're gonna get closer to the completionist level. 8 hours.
28 hours.
With the way we're playing. But also specifically the person looking at everything. Especially the person looking at it. Ding ding.
Okay. That means us. Is a stuffed giraffe.
Hello, it's just a robot. Hi.
Turn on giraffe. Spin globe.
See that painting that's next to the globe is the coolest painting in the house.
Sure, it is for you.
Blue skull.
They even programmed Marcus with a scar, like by his.
Yeah, because they're all modeled after people.
Yeah. So let's try to use this thing more often so we can.
And what's his name? I can't remember his name in Grey's Anatomy. At this point I think I've watched a collective of 2 seasons of Grey's Anatomy because my wife watches it.
Yeah.
Oh, his name's Jackson.
Jackson.
Ville,
Florida.
Also, what race would you think he is? I thought he was white for the longest time. I thought he was just like kind of like a dark-skinned white guy. He's a black guy.
Is he black?
He's a light-skinned black guy. Yeah, that's at least how he identifies himself. I was like, I thought you were just a dark-skinned white guy.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That is a thing.
Like a dude from like Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like that kind of skin.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like when I think of like light-skinned black, I think of like Ice-T. Like that guy.
Right.
He's really light-skinned, but he's got very black features. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does.
Draw the curtains, man. Literally draw them.
Not a fan of fireplaces. Wouldn't you want to undraw them? Because you have to erase them.
Sick ink, bro.
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees.
Fahrenheit.
80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
I did go to pick up the paint that you ordered.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl. Thank you.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth.
Hey.
Humans are such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going. Hey, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators in the street, Carl.
What a bunch of idiots. They think they can stop progress by roughing up a few androids? I hope they didn't harm you.
Oh, no. They just pushed me around, Carl. I'm fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
I think because of the position he's been put in, I think he's humanizing the robot a little bit. What's am I doing this constantly now, or?
See, if I had an android, I'd talk to him like this. I'd talk to him like he's a person. Because why not? I talk to my dog like she's a person.
That's an interesting point. Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
that's something to that. If you talk to a dog like that, why not an android? But I think that it's so. But you have to.
The big difference is the android would have conversations with me.
Yeah, the
So
thing.
yeah, man, what's up?
And the thing you always have to remember is that they're not people. Like that's the thing you'd have to constantly remind
they're
yourself.
a robot.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like
on the agenda today?
the situation you'd be like
the opening of your retrospective
you
at the
would
Museum of Modern Art.
sort of forget if you didn't remind yourself.
I wouldn't want if androids are ever gonna like become a thing. I wouldn't want them to look. I wouldn't want them to look like. Like they can be the shape of a human,
right?
But I don't want them to look
Humanoid.
detailed. Like
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
that's too weird.
I doubt that'll ever be a thing.
Any news from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No.
Why did you turn that way?
Don't bother.
Okay, apparently we're not going that way.
I don't know why I'm having an issue with the controls. Turn left.
I would like to
It's
have
tank
my
controls, dude.
breakfast before noon, if you don't mind.
Like, I tried to get turned there though. Like, you think that was my fault? Is that you can't?
I think the controls are relative to the camera.
You go here? Okay. Yeah,
Push him through the window. I mean, it'll definitely be a thing. Now, will it be a thing in our lifetime? That's another argument.
I don't think it'll be a thing like this.
Well, no, I don't think they'll ever get to as sophisticated as this, like as widely accessible. But I think, yeah, it would make a lot of sense that scientists would do that. Why not? Like I said, I just want the crash test dummy-looking guys from the
get to the point
robot.
where we're wondering maybe we should give robots rights.
Oh, we're absolutely gonna get to that. Absolutely are.
Well, yeah, well,
people are questioning right now whether a baby's a baby.
That's true.
Like, you know what I mean, or whether a person's a person because of their color of their skin.
That's true. Whether
right?
we should give animals the same rights as humans.
Exactly.
So.
Like, it's gonna happen. People are freaking insane.
Right.
Look at that zebra. A skinned zebra on the floor. Hey, Carl, to the dining table on the first floor. I wouldn't mind like a robot butler. That'd be rad.
That'd be cool.
Like from the Jetsons.
Yeah, Rosie.
Rosie would be awesome.
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
I mean, people already like talk to Siri. You know.
They do though.
Well, I mean, like that's why Apple programs like funny questions or like funny
Yes.
answers, right? Because people will ask her questions.
I think it's more of like a.
I think there is absolutely people in this world that are lonely enough that they talk to Siri.
Well, that's because the world is a big world full of all sorts of people, right? Like you can always find somebody who does anything, right?
I could see this like, yeah, man, that's the point of her. It's true. Like I could really see androids like this, the movie Her. Yeah, it's true. I really think these types of androids would be huge in Japan. Huge. Because people are so lonely over there.
Well, yeah,
because they so focus on their work.
They have a population problem over there.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like they're so crowded, but they feel so alone.
I just want to
right? Yeah. A lot of them do. At least it's what I read.
No, yeah, there's yeah, it's definitely a concern there.
So like I could totally see like absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
But that's well because it like actually it's harmful to the population.
Sure, but that's what I mean. It doesn't matter. It's still I think it's definitely going to be made.
Yeah, it'll get made.
Television.
I'm just saying it won't happen like this. Like we'll get advanced technology, but we're not gonna. I think a reasonable person won't reach the point where we're like, oh, yeah, robots are just like people, right? You know, because you're right that we are arguing very obvious things.
We are a
Carl.
We are a
civilization of unreasonable people.
Yeah. And something to do. I can do that.
Go play the piano, dog. Go jam out on the piano.
Yeah, he might like that. Let's give him this.
And then he'll be like, "Play what you feel, Marcus." And then you go, "Bleep, bleep, bleep."
Oh, it would be like ones and zeros.
Play. All right, you ready for some Guitar Hero?
No.
Yeah, Guitar Hero.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep
oh,
tapping.
I'm doing this?
Yeah, keep tapping.
Oh, tapping.
So this is what here, can I see the controller for a sec? So this is what I was doing this, I was like, oh weird. And then Tristan was like, rock out, and I was like,
oh, that sounds terrible.
Just rock out.
I like the song though.
This is why I'd be sick to have a robot butler.
Yeah, I mean, this would be cool.
That sucked, Marcus. It's like, oh, jeez.
Something has changed in the way you play.
I'm being controlled by a human now.
I think you have more humanity than most humans. One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself and make your choices. Decide who you are.
And programmed by you and your choices, right? So
this world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone.
I mean, could you imagine what like the chaos that would ensue if we gave like androids like this, like human rates?
It'd be awful.
You manufacture them, and then there'd be like faction wars and all this stuff, and like
which we would lose.
Which we would lose,
unless they're not EMP shielded, and you just emp them and they all die.
Yeah, it's.
Hey, Carl, to the studio.
I kind of want to do other things though.
Nah.
I want to do all the things.
Nah.
Bro, you're a artist. We're going. Oh.
He's jacking in, man. To the Matrix.
Sweet.
Let's see where we left off. Remove the sheet.
Removing sheet.
Here we go. Hey, you have paints right here. Maybe that would help if our robots talk like that.
Yeah, it would.
That would help to with the uncanny valley, you know.
He can never get the eyes right.
Yeah, no.
He's making a painting of himself.
It is.
It's quite clearly him. If you took a
Oh,
look at his
I see
face,
the
yeah.
bottom half of his face. I
Yeah.
see it now.
That paint is desynced.
It's desynced. It is.
It's almost extremely impressive. If it wasn't desynced, that'd be insanely impressive.
Yeah. Doing it. Painting that ear.
In the studio.
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
Yes, there is something about it.
I programmed to be a yes man or no?
Something I can't quite define. I guess I like it.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent.
Yeah, I'm a robot, so I'm programmed to
paint. What would I? Painting what?
Anything you want.
Like, I have access to a database of information. I can just paint the things that. Like, okay, here's an example. Have you ever seen for a while, for like a couple years ago, for like a month on Reddit, everyone was posting these like images. They would like post an image, but it was an image that had gone through an internet like search engine and was assigned like values, right?
Yeah.
And then it spit out a picture.
Yeah.
And it looked really weird and kind of like trippy looking.
Yeah.
And everyone was talking about it. That's kind of what would happen here. It's not like this is not necessarily this is not a sign of, you know, of humanity. Okay. I can't look at him. I can't pick him. Paint Carl's painting. Paint statue. Desk. Copy his painting. Yep. Swipe it this way. He's been watching you the whole time. To me, it seems like.
That is a perfect copy of reality. But painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting and improving on it.
It is funny that
Showing something you see.
that I used the painting analogy at the beginning of the
Carl, I don't
stream.
think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go. Try it. Grab that canvas. Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel. And let
Like
your
even
hand
people
drift across the
don't do that.
canvas.
Like we take concepts and ideas and imagery and we put them together to create something. Like the most like crazy like outlandish landscapes and stuff in fiction. The visualization of different like storytelling. Those are all like ideas that sort of resonate amongst people, amongst humanity, and it's not necessarily. I think it's never been existed before. It's a compilation of things that.
God.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, Dad.
Leo. I didn't hear you come in.
Oh, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a while, right?
You all right? You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Again? What happened to the money I just gave you?
Well, it just goes, you know?
Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
No, don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
Sorry. The answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's it got that I don't? Smarter, more obedient, not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad. You never loved me.
You are playing? Oh, no, I thought you were playing. It kind of looked like you were standing in a weird way. The painter.
No, I wanted to do the other things though. Wanted to do the painting. The playing the piano was good. I liked the piano. This is very unlike the occasion. Just be like, here's exactly how everything's laid out. Copy desk, copy statue. Yep.
That's the only outcome.
Despair. Yeah. That's the only outcome. They all close back in. Android was locked.
Yeah, because no one's ever done it before. Out of any interest in.
Oh, I see.
He did identity, I did humanity.
See. All right.
I think I painted empathy.
It was the same picture?
Nope.
Like, okay, so here's an example, right? Like, it's like, paint something that you've never seen before, like, that's never been before. Like, well, that's clearly, I mean, you could.
All right, well, Connor's alive.
See, that was, hey, that's good.
That's probably a new serial number.
Oh,
no androids allowed.
That would be cool.
Get it?
No, we're not doing that, are we? Why? Oh, right, of course. Why wouldn't we do that at this point?
You
right?
know they're going there.
All right, let's get this over with.
No dogs, no androids.
Lieutenant Anderson. RK-800. I think he was an RK-800.
Yeah, it's the same type. I think it's the serial number
there.
underneath
Yeah,
might
yeah,
be different.
And pieces. Don't mind me, sir. Burn my your face into my retinas.
Oh, criminal
record.
record.
Security guard. Okay.
Shit, I thought androids weren't allowed in here.
Administrator. Okay.
Good for these guys. Clean.
Yeah. Depends on what the record is, though. You can have a record and still be a good dude. It just depends on what the record says.
Yeah, but it's good. It's way better to not have any record.
Yeah.
Oh, DUI. That's unfortunate. Forgivable. Made a mistake.
that is not a serious
business owner. Good for you, Jimmy.
Good job.
Domestic abuse? Ugh. Kim, listen.
Oh dear.
That's not very good, man.
Good. He's too well here.
Anderson, there he is. Police lieutenant.
He looks pretty shabby compared to his thing.
But what game is he playing?
Playing Out of This World. It's a
oh,
shmup.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to see your face. No, don't go back there.
And androids, dude. You found the lieutenant, so I don't think you can scan any more faces.
I thought I saw the.
Oh yeah, I guess you can. Narcotic supplier. That ooh.
No.
Drug dealer.
Definitely a problem.
Yeah.
A problem.
Good for you, Chris Roberts.
Why are you hanging out with him?
Why are you hanging out with a drug dealer? Oh.
Well,
listen, let's not
we're making a lot of
jump to
assumptions.
conclusions.
We're making a lot of assumptions.
He could just be his friend, and he doesn't know he's a drug dealer.
Exactly. Like, I got my sweet hair. Can you go in the ladies' room?
Oh.
Okay, well, then is there a men's room? You can go in there. Androids killed our country. We want jobs, not androids. 31% unemployment. When will it stop?
I mean, he could also be a drug dealer, or worse, and just hasn't been arrested yet. That's true.
Talk.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an
Dude,
empty
it doesn't belong to you. Like,
listen, I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us. You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See that, Jim? Wonders of technology. Make it a double.
are gonna be too hammered to actually help.
Did you say how much?
He's a heavy guy.
Yeah.
He's at a bar. He might have just eaten.
Yeah, he might be
So he might,
be a heavyweight.
If you've just eaten, apparently, you don't. I actually don't know.
I
just
don't
assume
really
it absorbs.
know. I've heard that you're more resistance. Something.
It would make sense. Especially if you just ate a whole loaf of bread.
I guess.
You exclusively ate the stuffing at the Thanksgiving dinner.
Yum.
Stuffing?
I would
Best
eat that.
part.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here, so you shut the fuck up and you wait here.
Hank, I'm gonna go ahead and not do that.
Priority. Yeah, I can't do that. Sorry. Don't take it with your superiors. They programmed me.
I'm not confirming anything.
Like you're allowed to.
Are we the detective right now from Heavy Rain? The guy from Nolans?
Yeah.
Who has all these FBI tech?
Yeah. Like we get upset at our computers, right? But our computers are still like, I'm programmed this way. Sorry.
Take it up with Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Or didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it. Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
Oh, that's Clancy. That's Mr. Krabs.
Got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what.
Yarr.
The landlord, the tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of little bips and bobs here. Hang on a second.
Nope, go inside.
That's
anything out here? Carlos or
Ortiz?
Smell. It was even worse before we opened the window. The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Stayed easy in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived.
Very neat lettering.
I gotta get some air.
Even.
Make yourself
Almost like it was
at home.
written by a robot.
Oh.
I'll be outside if you need me.
Okay, review evidence 0 of 10. We got things to find. Let's go.
Red ice.
Okay, this is bad stuff. This red ice is making the rounds. Oh, do you think there's a connection between red ice and the defects or defectants or whatever they're called?
Deviants?
Deviants.
I don't know why drugs would have any effect on a robot.
Too neat.
There's a correlation. Not correlation. There's a connection.
Oh Jesus! What the hell are you doing?
Between.
I'm analyzing the blood.
There was no deviant at.
I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry.
Dingo Hopper's house.
Yeah.
Kara's owner.
Okay.
Kara's owner. Oh, there was.
Put any more
There's no
evidence in
there's
your
no
mouth.
deviants
Got it?
there.
Oh.
Got
Wasn't she? No.
She just got beat
She
up.
got beat up.
She wasn't a deviant.
Fucking hell! I can't believe this shit.
And then what's it called? The deviant at the deviant at the first place. No one was a druggie at that house.
Yeah.
But maybe I like the way you're thinking. Prince.
Hey.
No Dina evidence, dude. I'm alive.
Red. So red things are things you've already looked at.
Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
Eden Club. Strip club? Brothel, maybe?
For robots, I assume?
Who knows? It's insert current year.
Red ice.
Yep.
Seems our friend Carlos liked to party.
Neat.
There
was a
you can
cereal.
examine his body.
No,
now.
there was a cereal in there called Crispy Troops.
That's true. You can examine his body now.
Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
I'm afraid that I might trigger
It
the
won't.
next scene though if I do that.
Maggots, he's been there for a while.
Oh.
Stab wounds. 28 stab wounds. Red ice around his nose.
Yeah. He's dead.
Deceased. 5'6", 286. That's big for a small boy.
It is, yeah, for 6.
Come on, you can only be big if you're a big boy.
Theft and aggravates. Yeah. That's
the rules I live by.
That's all. The rules you live by?
Yeah. I'm only big because I'm a big boy.
Theft.
If I was 5'6", I'd be Chris Traeger from Parks and Rec.
Oh, I see. And Perkins.
This is literally the best crime scene I've ever seen. Literally.
So part of the scene is missing here.
Yep. You only have so much evidence, but you can at least analyze that first yellow. We're on flip-flops. Victim fell here. Wow. You're reconstructing.
Here.
Victim was stabbed. Aim from the kitchen.
He was stabbed 28 times.
He was stabbed.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Connor. What gave that away? The bloody knife from the stab wounds?
Okay.
Okay. It's 4 of 10 pieces of evidence.
Finish taking samples there?
Then this room.
Yeah, that's it.
Or the next
Some
room.
busted wall right there.
There is actually. Let's not do that. I'm gonna go into this room and it triggers.
Some
Okay,
blood on the
this
wall
room
right
will
there.
end.
Some blood on the wall you just passed. Blood. 19 days. Gossips Weekly. It's sex officially better. Sorry, ladies, but plastic can't be beat.
Let me see.
What a lovely society.
Well, yeah. Our society has problems too that are not
that
too
that
dissimilar.
exists in our society.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Remember, R1 changes camera angles.
Missing.
Dude, that's so what I want. I want a magnetic knife holder. That's so good for like organization. Just having it all right there.
Yeah.
That's
Does this
rad.
seem kind of dangerous though?
Nah, not if they're strong magnets. You gotta like really pull it off. It was broken.
Okay, windows. Lines are broken.
Yep. Got nasty pictures on his fridge.
I didn't notice. Try to defend himself.
Because there's fingerprints.
Yeah. His match, the thing.
Probably some blue blood up here then, right?
Dent. By thurium.
Are these not the most fun things in this game so far?
Yeah, these are pretty good.
Isn't it better than doing the dishes?
It is better than doing chores. I
or
say
taking care of your paraplegic owner.
Well,
I liked him because he was like at least asking like thought-provoking questions.
Yeah, I like that.
Kara
part
was just
of-
like, "All right, Todd, whatever, dude.
Right, yeah.
You want to beat your daughter in front of me? Come on, dude."
Okay, so it looks like he was fighting him first. Then he.
So there's something around you can find.
This is 2 of 2.
Well, just look around. Maybe I'm wrong. What's the other way? Or is that where it stops? I guess. Okay, never mind. Wanted to see it from another angle. Oh, there you go.
Took knife.
Took the knife. You could do that, or you
What?
could
There's more
find
evidence.
3 more pieces of evidence. Like there's one on the wall. I think you're done in the kitchen. There's one on the wall by the cop. One right behind the cop.
There's 2 here.
Chair.
Hmm? Yep. Okay. That's
Outside is right there. And there's a
Outside.
speck of blood on the wall right there on the door frame.
okay.
There's a bathroom over there. Right, Kara's story is just so meh and insanely obvious. Yep.
Yeah.
Everything until near the end. Well, it was. I thought it was pretty obvious, but Tristan didn't see it coming. So, who knows?
Piece of writing.
Maybe I just got lucky and I just noticed something he didn't.
Okay. Okay, so now we're good
He's
to
back in
report
the room with the body.
We'll go outside later, I guess.
You just walk outside. There's a cop there going like, "What's up?"
Oh, okay.
You passed him.
Lieutenant.
What's up, Hank?
I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot.
My favorite human character in the game right here.
It all started.
Love Hank. It all started in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. Question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked
Yeah.
the android
The bat.
with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
Testing you.
The android stabbed the victim.
Wish it wouldn't be timed. Can you just give me a second to read it and think?
Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to
Living room.
the living room.
And he tried to get away from the android. Alright, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim
With the knife.
No, without a weapon.
with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally...
Because it's exactly what happened.
But it doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Good.
You can see it on the ground now.
Oh. This is the way he went, though.
Well, you might as well follow it and see if the trail goes anywhere else. Because there wasn't a trail leading to the front door.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I assume. Okay, was there a thing?
Yep.
Butter was used. You here?
Attic.
Ah. Is this supposed to be a jump scare?
Yes.
Mops! Okay. And there's yeah.
Something was going on here.
It did come in here. But only after he was injured.
Find something to climb. Chair, maybe?
Maybe. Well, I mean, just disturbing the crime scene.
With that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Place.
Gotta check something.
You have to do everything.
Open. There's certain things that you figure would be sort of intuitive. Can't go in a direction but forward.
Hi. I'm a mannequin.
What am I doing in this guy's attic? Kind of random. They're trying to really set up tension here. Like, what?
Yeah, it's
This
not
is
very. I didn't find this at all scary.
It's really weird.
But when you had to pay for the paint yourself, I would just assume they're gonna make you do it, or they're gonna do nothing for me. When you have to hold X to feel the
Hold
funds
X.
leave your wallet.
Yeah, yeah. I'm holding forward right now. And the game is
Oh, there he is.
proceeding.
You can see the red circle behind the boxes.
Right.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna
You were only defending yourself till you stabbed him 28 times.
I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Also, stuff isn't scary because I'm an android with a gun, so that. So what should I be scared of?
Yeah.
Also, you've been killed and then put in a new body, so why would I care?
Makes sense.
There you go.
Buy another drink. Crime scene, crime scene, crime scene.
Got the deviant.
There's a whole other thing over here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me move. What happened here? Check shower. God,
You could have checked it again with the blue blood on it.
I was gonna, but then you were like.
And I was like, what?
You were like really wanted me to look at the.
I was fine with you in the at that point. I was fine with it, man.
It's fine. I'm sure it was some sort of religious ritual or something.
Back
Like
slightly more boring.
Like the dude found religion, you know, and he like developed a religion is the idea.
Quick, stab him 28 times.
Todd.
Wake up! It's time to go to bed.
Dinner is ready.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Serve the food.
Yeah, but okay. So here's the thing: does this game allow me to just do what it says? Like, is there nothing like
You can
outside
talk to
of
the girl if you want.
Like,
at this point, I was already checked out of Karasur because I'm like, I know what's gonna happen.
you can't even talk to her. I don't understand. Like, why even control it if like you just can only do the thing that I don't know.
Sometimes you can do more, sometimes you can't.
Yeah, it's just really inconsistent.
Spaghetti. A dish of your people.
Touch of my. Yes. my spaghetti.
Dude, that hockey game is still on. What's
dude? Stop watching reruns.
Quadruple overtime, dude.
It's so hard to control people in this game. Come on,
It's not.
Around the chair.
There wasn't
Yes.
much in the kitchen. I did what I could.
I'm a robot, so it's okay. Turn on light. I was gonna turn on light, but then
It's
I
light
thought
enough.
maybe
Just eat
I
in the
shouldn't.
dark. Classic Army team going to the 12th overtime.
Stand.
Life's funny.
Proceed to stand in front of you guys.
I lost my job because of androids. And when I need somebody to take care of this goddamn house, what do? I go out and hire a fucking android.
Hey, maybe take a lease.
Joke. Of course, androids are so fucking wonderful. They never fail. They're never tired. Never sad.
I'd agree. Androids would be pretty rad. As like house workers, that'd be great.
Like again, there's the thing. Like they're like, oh, it's androids everywhere. Do you think like librarians are like never tired? Google never sad.
What is this? Kindle.
Google. Oh, it's so perfect. Google. Like they're not like that bitter about it. Like, they're like,
yeah, dude, I love androids. Yeah,
They ruined my fucking
It'd be
life.
great.
Stop moving around, for Christ's sake! You're making me nervous.
You'd rather me stand here and never blink?
I can
That's
do,
less
I mean,
disconcerting for you?
What's your fucking problem?
It's not me, it's you.
Not the life you dreamed of, eh? Maybe you think this is easy.
Okay.
Maybe you think.
Wow, look at Google knowing all the answers.
Oh, look at my job. No, the librarians don't care. The librarians are like, there are still libraries. Notice that.
Sometimes you really scare me, Todd. Fucking bitch took off without
Okay,
a word.
so
Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant. It's all your fault.
Daddy, no.
now I'm not letting go.
Fucking fault. Get back here. Come back here. Come back here right now. Yes!
He told you not to move!
You stay there.
Okay.
How dare you break an order?
I literally thought the game was telling me to play the
Don't move.
Okay.
Took off without a word. I could have been happy.
I'm supposed to.
Shit about how I felt. I did everything I could to make.
Dude, this is a long monologue. Also, what a twist. He's abusive.
Little fucking brat. It's all her fault.
Here's the thing. Playing the character, I think you actually would want to, like, because if you're looking for, my order was to take care of everything and protect her. So like, now. I'm gonna have
Well, he's
to do
not
that.
hurting her right now.
You know, but like, if I can like
Stop that from happening again.
that's what I'm supposed to do. So.
Alice! Daddy's very mad. You deserve to be taught
Jeez,
a
this
good
is really
lesson.
heavy-handed.
It's David Cage, dude. His hand is a 1,000-pound ham.
Do I just? Oh. Oh.
What are you doing?
L1. L1.
Gotta hold it, man.
Okay. Well, what if I? Okay.
Gotta keep holding L1.
And push it?
Yep.
Okay.
Dude, break your programming.
I'm just getting tired of sitting there.
Well, you made your choice for Kara.
Okay.
She's a deviant now.
All right, cool. But I actually didn't. I'm actually not breaking for my programming though, because
he told you directly not to move.
Yeah, but I also was told to protect her. So. Okay, well, I guess maybe I'll just keep standing here then.
No. It's too late. You made the choice. You gotta do it now, or it's a fail state.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna be doing that then. It's kind of silly because the.
Don't make me come in. Good, Alice. For your own good.
That's enough. Leave her alone.
What the fuck are you doing? Get out of here. That's an order. You hear me?
No. I want you to leave Alice alone.
You want? What do you mean you want? You don't want anything. You're just a goddamn piece of plastic. I think you got a problem. We need to fix that.
Quick time events. You know all the fights were gonna be easy.
Just stay still.
I actually don't know what happens if you stayed still. I stayed still for a really long time, and then I was like, I don't think the game will continue. So I actually don't know. I assume it would continue.
I guess it would continue? I have no idea. Right, just like, see, again, if I, like, don't kill him because you're not supposed to do that. Okay, well.
He's not dead. You just hit him in the head.
Run away. L1. Right. I don't think I'm being a deviant right now. I'm still following my orders.
He gave you the order to take care of her, but then he also gave you the order. Oh, didn't push a button in time. He caught you.
Just try not touch my legs, please, game. Ugh. I hate QT so much.
They really don't bother me that much.
Like, my programming is to take care of people. Like, again, this is the same thing with the first consciousness scenario. Like my programming is to do the thing, and then
no, your programming is to follow Todd's orders because he bought you. As long as it doesn't break a rule of robotics, your programming is to do exactly what he says.
See, that's okay. That's really unclear, because he what he said was take care of the house and then take care of her. Like,
yes, but then his new order was don't move. I did the same thing as you.
Okay, but that doesn't make sense.
Well, she's a deviant now, and now her one purpose is to save the girl. So whatever, not a big deal. So yeah, there was an ending earlier. So I guess one of the endings would have been to kill Todd because if there's a gun.
There's a gun, yeah.
So there is an ending there. There's an ending there, and there's an ending there. So that ending must be you just let Alice die or get beat.
I guess so.
I don't mind QTEs as long as I know they're coming. Unlike games that just spring them on you 8 cutscenes into the game.
That's true. That is worse.
Back to Marcus. Back to Marcus.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties and all the schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it.
Very cynical.
Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
Scotch? Neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, you can kiss
That's
my
not worse.
ass.
It's awful,
I'm
especially if it
old enough
has
to choose my own
consequences.
medication.
Yeah.
The QTEs.
QTEs that are coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. That's definitely... It's not worse?
No, he's like, it's not worse. It's the worst.
Oh, I see.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A robot patrol car?
Just go check it out.
Probably,
Marcus, no. I'm
What? Excuse me? No.
Leo. Oh, look who's here. My father's plastic toy.
Oh, he comes in anyway. I was saying, I don't know whatever would happen if you went in without him.
You refused to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch them.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
Right, let's...
Peacefully?
Be reasonable. This isn't gonna get you anywhere.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you? Not perfect, like this fucking thing?
That's enough. Get out right now.
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone.
Come on, let's see what you got.
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me? Don't do anything.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one.
Stop it.
What's the matter? Too much of a pussy?
Stop it, Leo. Stop it.
Too scared to fight back, you fucking bitch.
You can do nothing here.
Wow, I'm glad you told me that. I was actually gonna push that button. I was like, okay, well, the game wants me to push the button.
This is just like Until Dawn. Sometimes doing nothing is the same.
But then, how do you know when to do nothing instead of just like? Because you're always like, can you like just walk forward, please?
You just play the game, man.
But then you don't know when like you're just wasting time or not. So I'm doing nothing right now.
I'm pretty sure.
Is this working or is this not working?
I'm pretty sure you can do nothing. I actually don't know. I assume it looks like it's getting shakier.
This is what I mean about these games.
I guess you gotta do something.
Like,
I don't
the game's
really
gotta tell
remember.
you what does what.
So do it, man.
Okay. Okay.
Break
no.
the programming. You have to.
Okay.
This is Marcus's story.
Yeah, but what if I don't want to though? Isn't that the whole point? Like you decide the different scenarios?
No. It's because you play 3 different point of views, right? So you play their point of view. You just play it like
so
you would play their point of view how you would want to play it, but you're forced to go into. It's like you play their life from different points.
So before the game is telling you you can choose to do something or not do something, but here you have to do it.
Yeah.
The game just taught me that you can not do anything. So I would have been on that. Oh my.
Here's the meth rage I was promised. I don't think it's a big deal.
The game is inconsistent.
Yeah,
with its
it's a
rules.
cinematic experience. These types of games are inconsistent.
You're just a fucking piece of
It never tells me what it wants. It tells me what
See,
it wants.
Here we go. You've broken. No. See, that's the deal. He told you not to do anything. You broke your programming, so you don't have to listen to him anymore.
Right.
But you can still follow his wishes. That's the deal. Because he said you're gonna have to make the choices for yourself. That's the point.
It's just there's yeah. It's just it's a very basic gaming convention. When you teach a player something, that's the thing that you're gonna learn about how to play the game. But they always break the rules in these games. I don't understand that.
Don't leave, okay?
Why do they let?
Don't leave.
Androids cry.
Just for realism's sake.
Tell you who you are.
Don't let them tell you who you are.
No. Dad.
Dad?
No.
Oh.
Please.
This is all your fault. This never would have happened if it weren't for you. The android. Who's the android?
What happened to me too? Don't worry.
Good thing he's just an android.
Exactly.
Video.
So so like I think the other thing is you punch Leo in the face.
Right.
And then you run away.
Ah.
I think is what happens.
That's all I'm saying,
It's
man.
fine.
It's like when the games are inconsistent and they teach you one thing and then they go, you didn't do the thing.
What happened before you took that?
It's fine.
You don't do the thing that we taught you, even
it's
though
fine. It happens. The way this game is. No one said it was great.
How long were you in the attic?
Right. I just want
It's a story.
to
Just enjoy the story.
Why didn't you even try to run away?
Have fun with this interrogation. I failed this one because it did the one thing where it was
Say
the
something,
button that
Right.
said a thing. I thought I was going to say it completely different.
Oh no! It's like the worst thing in dialogue-heavy games.
I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, well,
and then I failed
let's
it.
see if I
because of that.
fall
I was
into,
like, okay,
into it.
Sure.
Well, like, hi, I'm Connor. It just says Connor, and it's like, I'm Connor. You suck.
Just flip the table,
Yeah.
punch him in the face.
It just says Connor.
After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in a stressful situation.
They do? That's a bad design choice.
What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
I am interrogation bot.
A
5,000.
negotiator. You're a negotiator, not an interrogator.
Well, they're very similar.
Very different, actually. One is applying the right amount of stress, and one is getting rid of all stress.
Okay, I think they're both sort of stressing elements to it.
Yeah, the confession. At least not until dawn, they tell you that inaction is an action. It's true.
That is true.
What the fuck is it doing now?
This scene, this is where the Game Grumps, there's a Game Grumps animated scene of this scene. Yeah, this is where the meme of 99% stress comes from.
Oh, okay. Something.
Yeah.
You sure is? We didn't miss anything.
Yeah. Don't feel pressured by me saying stuff, man. Just do what you want.
Okay. Hey. Level 2? That's a very gamey way to say that. Okay. Let's see. As housekeeper model. There. Want to make him stressed out?
A little bit. Not too much.
I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling, like fear in humans. You recognize him? It's Carlos Ortiz. Stabbed 28 times. That was written on the wall in his blood. You're accused of murder. You know you're not allowed to endanger human life under any circumstances. Do you have anything to say?
Well, yeah, they just said if he gets too stressed, their head will explode. It's true. Right, level, above 70, but below 99.
Right.
You don't seem to understand the situation. You killed a human. They'll tear you apart if you don't say something.
Okay, so one more.
If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory.
No! No, please don't do that. What? What are they gonna do to me?
Do I know? Am I meant to answer this? Oh.
They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
No. I think they just want to understand. They know your master abused you. It wasn't your fault.
Why did you tell him you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
Choose approach. That's it.
I understand how you felt. You were overcome by anger and frustration. No one can blame you for what happened. Okay then, don't talk. What do I care after all? I mean, I'm not the one accused of murder, right? If you remain silent, there's nothing I can do to help you. They're gonna shut you down for good.
Even though I just said that, they wouldn't shut you down.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He tortured me every day. I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared. Scared he might destroy me. Scared I might die. So I grabbed a knife and I stabbed him in the stomach. I felt better. So I stabbed him again and again until he collapsed. There was blood everywhere.
The sculpture in the bathroom, you made it, right? What does it represent?
It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To RA9.
Oh, David Cage, are you doing it? Are we doing it in this now? Are we starting to get weird? Come on.
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall.
Indigo Prophecy, let's go.
What does it mean?
The day shall come.
This is not going to be like a fringe cult thing. It's actually going to be a real thing. Knowing David Cage.
No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
Locked.
RA9. Who is RA9?
Alright, I can't get that one.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Trigger was the word for that.
Before he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger, hatred. And then I knew what I had to do.
Hey, well, last one.
Why did you hide in the attic instead of running away?
I didn't know what to do. For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared. So I hid.
Got it. Job.
Oh, good.
I hit, I was at like 70%, and I hit pressure because I'm like, I want to get up a little higher.
Right.
so that I can start sympathizing with them, and then
Right.
that'll get them.
That'll get him, yeah.
And the one pressure was like, get up, slap him across the face, and be like, I'm probing your memory, and pull out the jack. And I was like, whoa, what's happening?
That was pressure?
And then it was like, it went, it went 70 to 100. I went, no, Connor, stop, please. And then he shut down. And I was like, dang it. They probed his memory anyway, so you get the same outcome either way. But I was like, okay.
That's pressure. That was good.
Okay. I guess it was like so many pressures in a row that it was like...
Yeah, that was probably it.
It's like, okay, man, sure.
Let's go. Leave me alone. Don't touch me.
The fuck are you doing? Move it.
Okay. Calm down.
Give up,
Don't be
intervene.
difficult, you only make things harder. No, don't touch me.
Oh, you know what? No, I got that. It was here. It was here that the thing happened, yeah. That didn't happen for me.
Holy shit.
I tried to intervene, and he tries to kill someone. He's like, I'm probing your memory. I'm like, okay, jeez, come on, everyone chill out.
Oh, okay.
Chill out.
I see.
I'm pretty... There was a slap of somewhere, though. I don't remember exactly.
That's, Andrew shot itself. Andrew was sent back to
Yeah,
his
it was
cell.
sent back to his cell. That's what happened there. Sent back to his
Andrew
cell
trusts
to...
Connor.
Yeah, it was
Doesn't seem
weird.
to succeed.
I don't remember
Andrew
exactly what
confesses.
happened, so my memory
Immense
could be faulty
pressure,
right
yeah.
now, but it was something like that.
Okay, well, that worked out.
Back to Kara.
I hope that we have like video cameras in our eyes. Can we like maybe record some of that footage and send it to the police jiggers? Maybe.
Police jiggers? Yeah, there's absolutely cameras in your eyes. That's why you can probe their memory.
Right. So let's just go ahead and do that, and problem should be solved. But
They still dismantle you for breaking your program.
assuming the computer, she doesn't have the ability to think, like reason.
All right. End of the line.
End of the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Wake up. We have to go.
Like, does she know about that place exists?
Yeah.
Okay, so stay here. Stay where? Here by the bus stop? Shelter.
Do you know if there's any other place we could spend the night?
I have no idea. She's gonna have to leave.
Okay. Well, there's lots of people around here. I'm even sure you can find somebody, you know, who's doing something. I think I saw some people at the bus stop in the establishing shot. No.
They were androids. They were standing under the blue thing. It's like a charging
Oh.
station,
Oh, yeah.
I think.
You gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night.
Oz.
Oz?
It's time.
Oh, okay. Well, I was
That's this
right
game.
in the thick of it.
Faulty memory. Be you an android? He got me. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll be back on Tuesday with more of this. See some more pure, unadulterated meth rage.
I like to think that it's not rage. It's just irritation at some of the game design choices. in
Yeah,
these
rage.
games. Thank you, Trokera, Airden, and everyone for joining us. We'll see you guys together on Tuesday. I'll see if I can stream Kingdom Hearts again this weekend. So.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.